we've heard a little bit about transparency tonight, certainly with Rich's slide, that pie chart slide. But I think what's missing is greater transparency at the ABIM. And I would make a plea to you, Rich, and take it to the board to do everything in their power to expand the transparency. When it comes to the secure exam, we hear a lot that, yeah, the final pass rate is 95, 98%, but we don't know what the denominator is. We don't know who's in the denominator, who's in the numerator, how many times have folks taken the test, failed it, what's the human toll on it. And I think we certainly trust the ABIM, but if we can get more information from the ABIM, I think it would really be helpful. Some of you were alive in 1961 when President Eisenhower left office, and he addressed the nation on January 17th, 1961, and he warned about the unwanted influence of a military-industrial complex. And I worry that we have created a medical-industrial complex, not just the ABIM, but the ABMS, a number of other certifying agencies that have really taken over the profession. And I think the amount of money here is driving things in a direction that shouldn't go. And hopefully all of you will think about that and keep in mind that we need to do what's best for the profession, and we have to be very careful about how the money and how the industry drives us. And then finally, for those of you that were around during the Vietnam War, you'll remember in late 1967, the war was going bad, and as the new year, 1968 came, things got even worse, and more people in the country were opposed to the Vietnam War, despite President Johnson continuing to maintain that we were winning. And then in February 27th, 1968, the national news came on. And the news anchor ended the nightly news with a personal comment. And after he made his comment about the Vietnam War, it's reported that President Johnson turned off the TV and he turned to an aide. And he said, "If I've lost Cronkite, I've lost America." And I would leave you all with the thought, and Rich, maybe take this back to the board. I think if the board loses internal medicine, and I think you're close, you'll lose the profession.